Hello, 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 hello. Today, well, you guessed it. Today we're probably making a video game soundtrack. Probably. I'll say it again, probably. Um, I don't know if it's going to be used by anyone or anything, anywhere. But I figured out why not just do it. So right now, wait. I don't know if you can even hear it. We're going to set it up slowly so you can. So first of all, let's add a piano. Let's find a nice preset. Mark 1, no, Baby Grand, Autumn Breeze. No idea how that would sound. Oh, that's a bit like... Oh shit. I think I can control the settings. Wait, we're experiencing certain bug. Don't know what's going on. The more good music you put out, the higher the chance of someone coming to you. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I actually don't like this channel. Blue Eyes. Okay. I'm going to take down the delay a lot. Maybe not so much. Okay, you know what? That's good enough. Okay. I think that's going to be alright. Let's try to find another preset, which is a bit sharper, bright. Let's see. Let's check them together. Okay, I can maybe work with that. Maybe, probably. Yeah, it's going to take me, like, usually what I do is I play the same thing on repeat until I manage to like build the thing I have in mind, and it might take a few tries. Hopefully you don't get a headache. Sometimes I do. But it's worth it. Trust me, it's worth it at the end. So let's turn the metronome. And make sure we choose the channels actually. So I don't know if it was any good. I'm going to save it for now. So this is a cool button that they actually added a few versions ago, which lets you Like if you forgot to press record, you can you can press it and then it's as if you recorded. It's like clip the last 30 seconds, you know? Something like that. So, for example, here I don't really like that chord. Wait, the third one. I have a bit of a problem with my mouse where it randomly double clicks. Holy shit. Let's try like this. Let's change this to something else. I don't know what. Maybe something like. Come on. I can't even pick. Guys, I know I've been complaining for ages about my mouse. Hopefully now you understand what I'm talking about. Okay. It's so difficult to even pick a note. I don't know if it's going to sound like trash, wait. No, it doesn't really fit, right? Like this. Something about that kind of feels off to me. I gotta listen to it again. What if we add one like right here? No. This code is no good. Stop it. It's probably the government's fault. Let's put this right here. And change this to this. I don't know why it sounds so bad to me. I can hear everything properly. Well, thanks for letting me know. Let's put that right here. And I'll make that into a loop. And I'll start adding more things to it. Let's turn down the volume on that one a lot. Even more. Okay. So this is called layering, when you put two layers of sound together to make them sound like a combined one instrument or whatever. It's a really good technique. I use it a lot. I really like it. Let's maybe do. No, you know what? Let's do a violin. I haven't decided which type of game I want to go for. Maybe one legato, one sustain, 1 tremolo, 1 staccato. Okay. Now I'm literally just going to duplicate that. Yo, do you have autotunes on some? Why would I have autotunes? Those are just. This is just piano. What do you mean? Your voice sounds weird. I have noise gate, which is supposed to I do have not autotune. I do have that thing. No, I don't have that on actually. Well, no, I don't have anything. You mean like this? You mean that I don't sound like this? The only difference is that usually I have that small windshield on. Wait. It's a little echo. Well, it's hard to say where it's coming from, honestly. I have that thing which is maybe it's for that. Wait, maybe is it good now? Is it good now? Okay. Well, good to know. I'm gonna go because I'm tired. You just joined. Okay. Thanks for coming by, though. At least you said hello. Yeah, Yuki. Join. Okay. Okay. Anyway. You have weird humor, I like it. Okay. So, as you can see, I have a bit of an issue with my mouse driving me crazy, but it's okay. Thankfully, I have that option. I can just do that, supposedly, put things in place, but doesn't always do it for some reason. I'll just do it automatically. Manually, I mean. So, guys, if you want to just chat meanwhile while I'm doing that, feel free, because this is going to take a while, and honestly, I'm not really used to streaming something like that, so I have no idea how to give too much of commentary. No, but I'll do my best. I already am doing my best, I promise. Oh, it didn't work. Why was I only on one of these? Are you nervous? I'm not nervous to like be in front of a camera. I'm nervous that it's going to go like shit, and I'm not going to have fun. Like that nervous. And that I'm going to humiliate myself. For example, you see, I just upgraded today. No, not today, yesterday, to Cubase 15. Is the version of the software I'm using. And now it's making some issues that are pretty common, but I completely forgot how to solve now because of because I haven't done this. Like I haven't solved this issue for a very long time, and I feel. Oh, yes, please. Okay. And my mouse is driving me crazy. Uh, I'll probably be a bit quiet. That's okay. Nice. Um, so guys, what type of game are we making? What type of game are we making this for? I can go like more to the electronic, more to the wilderness type environment. I don't know what I'm trying to make really. Um, let's do Contra plus. EB game. That doesn't sound like contrabass at all. Not even a tiny bit. Uh, so BB. I see him all the time. He's a frequent visitor. You saw the picture I have with him on the sofa. Cello instead. Ah, that's not how you write cello. Uh, why is it playing alone? I didn't press anything. Um, okay. Okay. Oh, wow. It's starting to get on my nerves. I really need to upgrade my mouse. But the thing is, I'm trying to save money for summer. Um, so what I'm doing right now is I'm creating many layers of the same chords, right? You see all of these, they're playing the same chord. Um, now what I'm doing with the cello, I don't know how to say cello in well. But what I'm doing with the cello layers is I'm transposing them 12 notes down. So if I press uh, the C5, for example, here, it's going to be C4 for these two. That's pretty dope. Nice. Now, I do need to find some sort of bass, even though it's probably going to be something a bit weird. But it's going to be in the background, so people aren't going to know. Right? Right, hopefully. Oh. A real acoustic steel bass. It's probably going to sound like shit. Yeah. Canada. Uh, That one isn't. One finger walking best. Okay, that's actually a bit better. I wait, it's walking automatically. I can't make it stop. Can I make it stop? I'm honestly not sure how to change that. No idea. Okay, I'll use a base that. Ah, no question. Okay, you know what? You know what? I'll find another. Even though that, like, this one has great sound, but I don't know why. I mean, it's called a walking bass, right? But sloppy, I could. Before you laugh about the word sloppy, just so you know, slap is a. It's a certain technique of playing a bass. And if you find that funny, you should probably watch Davey 504. Okay, this is the idea. I'm going to cancel this. Is sloppy a funny word? I don't know. You kiddos are weirdos. Um, let's do this. Cancel once. Make it so. Start with this. Go. I said that if you guys find the word sloppy a funny word, you should watch Davey 504. So I feel like we need drums. What's that? What's Davey 504? You don't know Davey 504? This guy. You don't know him? He's, he just has a funny humor and he plays bass. That's all. That's basically all of it. I don't know. Like th- most of the times when I used to watch him, it was like years ago, but he was always pretty funny. Um. Anyway, yeah. So we need some kind of drums, right? To give it the video game feel. Eight bit, 8-bit. Okay, okay. 8-bit. Oh, but this. Okay, so I'm going to turn the metronome so I can actually. just checking this out. I don't know. I don't know like this drum set specifically. Okay. We're getting there. Which one was it? Okay, this one. Why can't I see it? No, I don't want to exit. My computer is going. I gotta go see him. Yeah, dude. Bye. Okay, we found it. Going to. That's more than enough for now. Oh, you're going as well. Okay. Yeah, dude. Bye bye. Okay, that's a pretty good start. Um. Okay, I didn't like that sound at all. Whoa, chill. I'm just checking samples. Okay, let's find something else for the kick. Okay, that's pretty dope actually. Um. Now I need to choose a main instrument for like as a lead. I think. Uh. Synth. Idea how that would. Oh, I don't- Why would it? Maybe it's a bug in the new version. Or maybe it's my computer being special. That could be. Um, Given adventure time? That's a bit loud. Let's find one with an interesting name. Wait. This one is called Do It Right Base, but I'm not going to use it as base at all. Oh, that's good. Why won't it play? Supposed to work. Any in uh I hate that I don't understand how the software works sometimes. Right now I don't even know how to make this play. Uh oh, all made in. Thank God. Okay, that's close enough. That's pretty dope. I was about to say good, and then I was about to say dope, and instead I said Doog. Anyway, I don't know why I put it twice. Elite. Hello? 5 months. Dude. You know what? At this point, Elite, at this point, I could probably buy a mouse thanks to the money you paid for the channel. At this point. Maybe I should. that's not too bad. Let's do it another time. I'll change the melody and I'll do something with the drums. I don't know what. Find a new whatever. So I can do it. All MIDI. And then why wouldn't it? Mm-mm. You guys like it? Brooklyn Origins? Okay. Now look what we're going to do. We're going to get to take those drums. We're going to take those drums, right? And I have this really cool effect, probably one of my favorites, called Crash, and makes everything sound like low quality. That's actually really good. Wait, wait. I'm recording now. That should for now. Maybe it's a bit too over the top. Why is it like? That I can do. Now I'm going to change it. I think it's a bit too much effect. We'll experiment with this a bit. think like this is pretty good. Sometimes I don't understand. I think. What is this software, by the way? Do you recommend? It's really. I mean, this is the latest version. It's a professional one. It's like overall, it was over 1,000 shekels, over 2,000 shekels. Sorry, but I mean, this is like industry standard, and there are free versions of like many similar things that are also industry standard. So in case you ever want to get into that field, there are many alternatives that might be even better than this. I'm not going to let you. It's just that I've been taught to use that one, and I've tried switching to another one, and it felt like shit. And I do think this one is not the best. I don't think it's the best, especially not for beginners. Um, but I think overall it's one of those. I mean, each door, uh, door is a digital audio workstation, by the way. So each door has its own like pros and cons. I think overall this is the one with most pros. I think it's one with a lot of variety in its features. Some things are still missing, um, but to my needs, that that seems to be the best option. There's only one feature that I feel like is actually missing, like that I would use regularly. Um, but I guess it is what it is, right? I mean, feature that exists in other softwares. So I think what I'm going to do anyway, I'm going to duplicate this channel. I'm going to go here. I'm going to remove the effect, and I'm going to make the effect here even a bit, tiny bit stronger, just a tiny bit. And I'm going to make the volume way lower. Both. Okay, that's dope. So you never want to make something repetitive, even if it's meant to be in the background. So what I'm going to do is, see, here we have t t t t t t like this. So then we have that a second time. So I think on the third time we're going to make it a bit different, just a tiny bit different. So maybe. No, I don't like it. So you gotta try a lot of things and then figure out if you like it or not. Maybe I can add something else. That's so loud in my ear, I don't like it. Okay, I'm giving up. No. I'll do it on the other one. What I'm going to do now is, you see I have this this one channel, Groove Agent 1, is the drums with the effect on. You can see because it has the pot here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to work on that sound a bit, make it a little bit less harsh. Like that. Now I need some sort of effect. Let's do uplifter. Shish. Let's pick one. Now that's so loud, dude. No. So uplifter is usually white noise. White noise, it's basically all the noise spectrum, like all the frequencies at the same time. So it's usually just white noise that goes up slowly. It's like, and then it becomes like really strong. So that's okay. Let's slide that one for. And it ends. You can see it ends here. But you see this curve that I put on? I mean, it's not a curve, but you get what I'm saying. This controls the volume over time. So it's not like this. It's very like the opposite of steep. I don't know how to call it. So over time it gets louder and louder and louder. And on the last bit, I'm going to make it so this one doesn't make sound at all. Like it's missing. This personally, I find it a bit too. I need maybe something. Let's try to. Now you gotta. I mean, personally at least, yeah. I'm not a complete genius, so what I gotta do is I gotta play a bit, see if it works. Sometimes it's complete shit, and just work on it again and again until you have a complete thing. Like with time, you do get a sense of how to make things better. Not a complete genius. I mean, by definition, I am a genius. No, by definition, I am not a complete. I'll show you. So, fun fact about myself. When I was young, my parents, how much IQ is genius? My parents actually took me to, like, a few tests and stuff because I was acting weird apparently, and I have, like, I've been diagnosed at a very young age with, like, officially 134 IQ. So I think 145 is a genius, and I have 144. So well, okay. So here it says 40, but I can swear I've read somewhere it's 145 and above. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, no, I am by definition a genius. So I am a complete genius. So I take it back. Even genius people make mistakes sometimes. You know, it happens. By the way, by me being a genius by definition, it doesn't mean that I'm that I know everything. I can be genius and super dumb at the same time. It just means I have the capability of learning and grasping new concepts. It's not the same thing as being smart. So I'm still stupid. Oh wait, the lights. You see, now a smart person would actually probably just turn the lights on. A smart person would actually change the setting on his phone to make it so the lights don't turn off every single night at 12. But I don't know. Let's try to record something. Probably edit it to shit on after. באמצע משהו. אני באמצע משהו. מה יש? בסדר. לילה טוב. Anyway. Yeah, my grandma just entered my room like being half asleep. Tell me Elad, my computer is good. It's 12 a.m. and you said night like 2 hours ago. What do you mean? Now we can sell it to an indie company. No, I'm joking. Let's work on it some more. Uh, what can I even add to that? I'm not quite sure. How long is it? Like almost 1 minute and I don't know. You're the genius. Okay. Um, just so you know, I wasn't joking. I was doing like how's it called? Like middle school math in in second grade, and then I had teachers that didn't allow me to do things during class, and then I had like this is some law. I don't know, Elite, if you're listening, this is some law. You should probably like if you're interested, that then you're going to want to listen. So listen closely. So I had pretty rough childhood in everything school related. Now you might think to yourself, "Oh, that's because stupid." No, that's because I'm a genius. Now you see, the other day when I streamed Whole Night, and I was saying, "Yeah, it's it's too boring." I wasn't joking. I wasn't flexing. I was literally having like mental breakdown because I realized the game that I like is too boring to me. Okay, this is the exact experience I had in school. So my mom is a math teacher, right? So I was doing math in school, and I would be able to do pretty complex things, calculations in my head. And the teachers told me you have to write it, you have to write it down. And I would get so angry at them because when I would get home, I would help my mom. I would help my mom. Listen closely. At second grade, help her grade students on on seventh grade, right? Because I would help her make sure the exams. Like I would help her like get the scores done, and it was kind of rough, you know, because when you get somewhere and you're so understimulated, it's boring as hell. And personally, at least, I hate wasting. I hate wasting time so much that when that when people used to ask me when I was young, um, Elad, go to sleep. It's really late. It's like 10 a.m. And not a.m. It's like 10 p.m. And I was a kid. And like I used to tell him, I don't want to sleep. I already slept yesterday, right? I like to be awake. I like to think. I like to uh, process information. I like to be useful. I don't like to waste time. I don't like to do things that are logical. I don't like to do things that are unnecessary, have no purpose. I would really get angry in classes. And in the beginning, I used to have teachers that would challenge me. They would send me some things I could work on during class for like gifted kids, you know. Um, but very very soon, this whole thing stopped, and no one cared. And then I started like causing problems in class. Now, not crazy problems. I wasn't one of those kids who would curse or start shouting, but I would like start drawing in class or reading a book or anything like that, and the teachers would get really mad at me. Um, and then later, I started just not showing up to school at all. Um, and since then, I've been going on and off. And instead of being like the best in my class, like I used to be in early elementary school, I started to fall behind everyone because I wasn't in school like over half a year long. I was staying at home, not doing it, like not doing anything, playing video games and doing stuff like that, or watching videos or whatever. And because of that, I don't have the complete usual high school diploma. You know, I have 12th grade diploma, but high school diploma is like I don't know the exact translation, but it's a bit different. Like one is uh, one is for your majors and like have the complete full graduation, and the other one is basically survived high school. Now some people don't even get the other one, but I only have the other one. Um, so yeah, that about sums it up. I just had the worst experience in school, and this is why whenever I get to a place where I feel overqualified, I get super triggered and like to the point I just stop being interested. So yeah, hope you like my short story. If you ever interact with a gifted kid, hopefully you challenge them instead of them down. Now back to the music. By the way, feel free to ask me questions about that. I mean, it might be personal, but I'm not a very secretive person, and it's an interesting story that you could probably learn a lot from. So, really feel free to ask me anything. I need to think what to add now. Maybe I could change the chords. I could. Let's see if I have like a preset sounding anything. What is the? I gotta go, but I'll be looking. That's all. I don't worry. Um. Wow. I can. I want like user preset. What are the user preset? I don't understand this new version. This is a bit crazy. Okay, channel. Well, where is it? I can't even find it now. Ah, user. I knew it. Of course. No, but why is it ordered like that? Shouldn't be like that. Backpass. It's kind of shitty. Why is it all in folders? I don't want. It didn't used to be in folders. I didn't put. So this we're going to use later. Maybe I should record new codes. Oh god, sorry, that was terrible. I just want to choose them all. Okay, dude, walking with this mouse is so annoying. What the hell? I'm just trying to select. Good. Okay, better now. Don't worry, don't worry. Yes, worry, yes, worry. Sorry. I told you it's going to take a few tries. On here. What I'm going to do is open two tracks at the same time and compare them. Oh. like a nightmare of slight inconvenience from time to time. I will also do. If it was really broken, like completely, I would just buy a new one. But since it's like half-assed working, I'm like, yeah, okay. It still have some life to it. I can save money, you know. Oh, sounds like shit. Issue. Did I just solve it? Okay. I think maybe do the same thing over and like change the ending. One. Let's make some of the notes randomly higher. And I don't remember which chord I ended on here, and I hope it sounds good. Also, let's that need. I want the whole thing to be faster. I mean, I kind of like how it sounds, but I want it to feel more alive. So I think I'm just make a lot of cuts just to give it like a different feel. It might destroy the melody completely. Who knows? Maybe it's worth it, right? Let me open the code time. Yeah, you know what? Let's just accident. Let's put everything on higher octave. Almost close every single time because of the double click. From streams to stream, I find myself talking about it more because I get more frustrated. Um, make this one, one. Note before. I have like an idea. Pretty similar to the last one. I need to be like do do do. What did I do? Oh. Okay. Let's just listen to it from the beginning. I left the metronome open. That's good. gotta have something like sequence, right? Arpeggiator. Yeah. Oh, hello. That actually sounds perfect. I love it. That's actually coming out surprisingly good. Guys, I'm actually vibing. I'm kind of vibing, not gonna lie. Suddenly from slightly annoyed, I'm like I turn to I can't get enough. I really love sequencers. I need more random effects. You know what? Let's save it. Game sound track 1. It's kinda cute. I don't know how to. let's color the channels. Pretend I'm organized. Let's do all of these purple. Make them bluish. This is more aqua, but okay. And drums I usually tend to put on yellow, and not like orangey yellow, like warm yellow. We're actually getting somewhere, guys. I was a bit pessimistic at the start, but I'm actually at this point I can't get enough. I would play this video game. Now I need to add an outro. Maybe I can just think I'll do this and that, and I'll fade it out, and maybe just the piano. No, not the piano chord. And this. Wait. I like the fact that I can imagine it in my head before actually playing it. Down. Maybe I could use some stupid effect like this. Maybe it will work because it's a video game soundtrack. Let's make this yellow as well. I want the arpeggio still. Where's the arpeggio? But the arpeggio should be billion. And that kind of feels complete to me, I'm not going to lie. I'll play it from the start to the end. I feel like something is going down. The volume on that a little bit higher. Volume on that is lower. That's fine. I hope you guys like it. I do. I know I like it. I don't know if it's too much, maybe. Maybe it's too much. I think that's good for now. And it lasts like over 3 minutes. Apparently. I love this. Let's just make another one. I think I can make another one. My computer needs time to. I'm thinking maybe now. Let's make it into like like a boss battle. You know? Let's make let's make a boss battle. I'm going to draw. What I'm going to from just add a few one instrument later. Um, Alien Sonic. Now in have this drum machine. Probably has some 8-bit something. Okay, I can work with that. Let's make it even faster. Make it like 100. Why does it stop though? Okay, that's good. Now I need like a good uh bass. Probably going to hurt my ears, which means also you. It actually let me animate. Uh, wait, that's actually wait, that's actually amazing. What a find! There's gotta be a way to make it sound even better. Boys making game for real? Wait, you want? Wait. Kamini, I'm not making a game. I'm making a video game soundtrack. Okay, that's hella different. But if you do ever make a game or know somebody who makes a game, let me know. I promise I make my first soundtrack for free. Considering it would be an indie company or something. If you have the links, you know. No, but yeah, you wanna listen what I made earlier? Wait, because I already made one today. It isn't working. Oh god. You know what? I'm unemployed. Fuck. Well, if you're making a game, actually, let me know. I can do art. Listen, for example. Wait, I can't open too many things at once. It will crash my computer. But I can do art, like frames for animation. I don't know the code for the animation, but I can do the frames for the animation. I can do soundtrack and texture design. Yep. This is what I made earlier. Because I'll tell you what, you have skills to be a producer yourself. What do you mean, Kamini? I make songs. I write songs, dude. What do you think? That's like my dream, to become a producer. So I write songs for myself. That I made on stream today. I'm even stinky like a producer, you know? I'm even lonely like a producer. I'm all set, bro. I made it in like less than 2 hours, like hour and a half. During stream. I kinda impressed myself, I'm not gonna lie. Well, it's a project that I just literally started like 5 minutes before you showed up, maybe less. I was only setting up instruments and stuff. You gotta trust the process. This one is like world exploration. The other one is meant for like a boss. But yet again, I only started working it. I would play this game. It's giving like Terraria vibes. I just need a good game idea. What genre of games do you like? I'll give you an idea for free. Just spit out a genre. Something to do with some combat. Um, Fantasy. Like Castle Crushers. Well, you can write a story to implement in the game. Think, Mark, think. Oh wait. Think, Milo, think. My name is not actually Milo. Think, Milo. Okay. We need to just add shit ton of layers of synths, right? I'll on fantasy 2D game. Well, do you want it to be like something super unique? Or would you mind making it something a bit niche? What are you aiming for?
Did I jump scare you? Yeah, I bet I did.
You were kind of close. You were kind of close. I'm not going to lie. The thing is, when walking on music, I have my volume set to really high on the music itself specifically. Um, so uh, so I'm not very sensitive to sounds. You know what I mean? Like whale walking, because every single moment I can suddenly hear something really loud. Like you have no idea the things I've heard. You know what I mean? Look, I use my mouse and half the time it like doesn't even. Good mouse. Good job. Good little mousy mouse. Okay. I did it. So Elite, how are you? How are you doing? Let's off the drum machine. That's good. That's good. Good. What about you? I'm could be worse. Could be worse. Definitely could be worse. Why does it sound so bad? Like the word for it. Don't sound good. Detune. Detune. What the fuck just happened? Did it randomly decide to delete all my tracks? No. It still shows them. Show all tracks. Okay. No, I don't like it. Well, I had done one good thing today. I guess it's okay if this one. I'm at the point where I'm out of creativity. Or out of skill. Or both. I'm not sure which. Like I have like an idea in my head. And I can't like to practicality. To physical. Put it to practice. That's the first. I can't put it to practice. Um that's good. Bit too chill. I need something unchill. Sounds like the music when Sima finds his death. I don't even remember how that sounds, but thank you, I guess. Find another open. I don't think I like it. Age of Soul. Agony Angel. Does sound like agony. You know what? Maybe I will use that weird ass sound, and I won't make a boss fight right at the moment because it really it sounds really good for environment. It's a bit creepy. I like it. Like it's It's so odd, guys. What the fuck? Sounds like something spacey. It sounds like you just discovered something new, but in a bit of a creepy way. And now you're in the process of like figuring it out. But it's like it's not something that's good, you know? It's like bad that you found that out. Do you know what's information hazard? It's like finding out about information hazard, but inside a creepy environment. This is what it feels like. From that into dark boss music. I'll see if it's possible. I can't promise anything. Please don't be too loud. No, the problem is that it's super detuned, like the other instrument. So it kind of sounds bad. Sounds. Maybe I can get it. uh, Where is the? Where do I even change it? Mod wheel. I don't know what. Pitch bend. But I guess that's sound. Your team died, but you find what you were looking for, so it's bittersweet. Okay, maybe that's something. I need something that's equally detuned. Why does it move from ear to ear? It would have to transition slow into it though. Yeah, yeah, I get what you mean. I'll save that one for later. We just need to find the right sound. It's all about finding the right sound. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, that one will transition. Can you put this video up so I can? Yeah, I can. It's all non-copyright, so yeah. I'm kind of surprised that you like into it. I didn't think people were gonna like it. I need to make it so the volume like drops down slowly. And oh, actually, let's add another one. I can work with that. I can work with that. Let's do Dasher, whatever. I don't know. I just want something with arpeggio. Not Kasher. Yeah, and I'll have it starting low. That should. Maybe I can find like a crazy. But that's a painful pause. It's going to hurt the. It's always the most random shit ever, and it's always on super high volume. Wait, that's good. Wait. I'll walk through it. Wait. Let's make it not sound like shit somehow. First of all, higher. This is so odd. Editing, especially when your mouse isn't working. It why it doesn't even sound on scale. Okay, no, I'm retiring this since I thought maybe there was an Xiaomi's. Why do they always have the craziest? I can just turn the channel. So I might be able to. Let's make it so it's like waking up. like it. I like it. We got the heartbeat. I think. And I think now we can put a melody on. We can actually start playing. I like where this is going. I want to listen to it from the start. It's a super long intro, but it's working out, I think. Wait. Gotta trust the process. It's the longest intro, but it's working. First time listening to it from the start. Dude, I imagine entering like a weird, creepy area in a video game. Finding something like that. Yo, virtually chaotic, how you doing, dude? Yeah, I'm making music, by the way. I do that too sometimes. Usually off stream. Okay, so I'll make like another loop like this, and then I'll do when the boss fight starts. Sounds awesome. I'm glad you like it, dude. I imagine voice lines in my head over the music, like a boss going on, giving his monologue before starting to attack or something, you know? How you doing, dude? How are you? I need to do like double time, right? Also, let's fix this. Okay. I mean, right now it has like a certain goal, but it sounds more like exploration and less like a boss. And the goal was to make like a boss music. I need to. Yeah, let's use that. Like that thing. What I saved. I knew what I was doing. Smart. This is the type of software I'm looking to use. Really? This one is called Cubase 15. This is like the absolute latest version of the software. But it's not that different from the previous ones. Actually, there are many. It's called DAW, a DAW. It's digital audio workstation, and there are many like this. This one specifically called Cubase, as I mentioned before. But each one has like its own. This one, yeah, But I've been doing like music for years. What can I say? Like I'm looking to be a professional, right? But there are other alternatives that are also free and still the industry standard. So you have other options, right? And also you can start from like a non-pro version. Like you have Cubase elements. But if you want to get into any field, it's like a lot of money, right? If you want to go be a filmmaker, you have to pay hundreds of thousands of bucks for camera gear. Or if you want to be like, it's not the border to entry, right? Maybe it's the border to become a professional. Um, which makes sense. You have to invest some to to get something in return. As a smart fellow once said, anything with value has a price to pay. I'm that guy. Only making only music I use is Muse on the Xbox. I've heard Reaper is kind of good. It's like new on the market. Wait, a price? I oh no, it's also no, it's also apparently it's also expensive. 60 bucks, and this is considered complete. It's considered really. There are many like this, but obviously the more you want to get professional, you have no choice but to pay money. If not for the software itself, then for the instruments and you know for the samples. Um, but hey, listen, if it's like something that you want to get into and you have the means, go for it, dude. It's pretty fun. It can be frustrating at times, but also fun at other times. Like anything else, it has a learning curve to it. But I mean, personally, I was having more fun when I was still learning it, I guess. I mean, I still do learn new things, but get what I'm saying. When I was new to it. The volume is insane. And I forgot where the arpeggio is. Maybe I'll just try to find something that already has an art. Uh, okay, now where is that? Oh, it's right here. Yeah, I think I'll save for it. I recommend starting with something simple. Also, Cubase isn't really convenient for beginners. You lost your 50 streak. Uh, wait, come in here, I got you. Come in here, I got you, boy. I accidentally went on stream. Ew. Go fix it. Sorry for causing trouble. Can always start with. Yeah, I'll tell you what. One thing, like one of the greatest cons about this specific software, that it's not very intuitive. Not, and there aren't many tutorials compared to like FL Studio or Ableton. It depends on what you want to make. Actually, I mean, you can make any genre on any software. You know, each software is prone to certain user base. For example, what I'm making now, I think something that FL. It's like a stereotype, right? But still. I think the solution is it and comes to me faster. Feel faster. Start with doubling. No, that's too much. That's too much. But we're getting there. Look, look. Have the creepy sound at the start. We got the heart beating. Then get the music. I don't think this is going to end up as a boss battle music, you know? I get the feeling. How many have you managed to fix? A streak? It's cooked. No, dude, it worked for Elite many times in the past. You just go on the, like, you get this notification somewhere here, save your streak, something. Why did someone give me a sub and a live? I don't think I've ever watched them. That's so odd. Never got a notification. That's really odd, dude. I think there's gotta be a way around it because the video is live. Been more than then it's not. Then it's not this stream. You're talking about the one I've had like an hour ago, like 2 hours ago, for 1 minute. Oh, sorry, dude. You can always have a next streak. I won't stop streaming. It's just a number. Age is just a number. No, I'm joking. Okay, so we got 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Like, let's make it like 4, I think. Maybe I can insert these again. Let's make it higher though. No, you can barely hear it. I'm trying to think what can I add. Maybe this shouldn't be codes. No, it definitely should stay codes. I take it back. I can use that. Thankfully, this magic button exists. Holy shit. So, I said it earlier. In case you, like in the newer versions, in case you forgot to record, you have this button. It says insert retrospective recording from all media inputs selected tracks. God, thank you for... God, thank you for... for making this possible. Incredible. What a work of art. Do you have any epic OSTs? Never really tried making any. I could try make one next stream. Next music stream, next stream will probably be. I didn't realize I go off camera all the time because the camera isn't positioned regularly. Beep beep. Shaltan, wanna... Wait, I'll put it from the beginning so you can hear it. It's creepy in the beginning. In the beginning. In the beginning. In the beginning. Imagine playing a video game and this starts playing. I can actually add it to the Minecraft texture I'm working on. So you guys can have it in the middle of playing the server. I kinda like it. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Charlatan. I was giving very odd descriptions of how it feels to me as well. They were different from yours, but yeah. Oddly specific? Not odd at all, dude. Not odd at all. No, that's kinda dope. That's kinda dope. I like it. That's the second track today, by the way. Shaltan, we already made one. I would explore in a video game with that music in the background, and I usually turn off background music. I like it better than the other track, honestly, even though the other one is good as well. I wonder how... Now it's like futuristic city. What do you want it to be now? What should it be next? Should be Mark. This is great. This is great news. We can finally be beat. A mistake. A steak. Mark, I made a steak. A steak. 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 I can do that. I can do that. Oh, you're charlatan. Wait a moment. I'll do that for you, dude. trust the process. I'm making a steak for you. This is going to be so cringe. Wait, no, the actual choose. Very well, while I'm here, I'm staying awake until I go to the gym at 5:30. I have two options. Farming maple, some crimson desert. What do you mean easier to watch your watch my stream. Watch my stream, dude. Easy. No, I don't think it's going to last very long. I think Crimson Desert, you've been wanting to play Crimson Desert for a long while now. I want it to be like laser. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying, dude. I want it to be like lasers. Like laser. No. 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 Go checking things. Volume of high. Och panayamu malaga. How does it sound? Wait, that's dope. Okay. I'll use it later. All of these at the same time. Be an explosion of lasers. An explosion of stakes. Coaster. Wait, that would work really well on that second layer. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Now I need to make like a build up for that. What if I make it play like a counter melody? Or like, not a counter melody, like harmony. Although it sounds dope, I think it makes things a bit weird, like too weird, so I'll keep it for later in case I regret, but I'll leave it. A good loop. I wanted it to be faster. It like starts super slow, and then it like. Wait, what if I just add breathing? What if I just add breathing? Wait, it's going to be dope. Or super weird, or dope and weird. Not working. Oh, it's the wrong mic. Wait. I'm adding breathing, so it becomes totally alive, you know? So it can breathe. When I woke up this morning, I didn't imagine myself breathing heavily into my microphone doing stream making music. But hey, that seems to work apparently. And yet here we yeah. What if I transpose it? Like let's do it the other way. Yesterday I was in the time zone. I wrote an entire fight. That's dope, dude. Well done. Wait, it doesn't even recognize it. Shift. Oh, let's do Omnivox. And okay. Now let's I want to try something. Oh no. Maybe throw. I was in the zone. Or I'll do even better, dude. I want it to be like on Rivi. I even find it? I just want shift. Find me the word shift. I don't think they have it here. Memory? I don't even remember it. Ah. Oh, I can just go. I feel like it's not working. Okay, fine, I'll do the regular boring way. Oh, it sounds so bad though. First of all, let's save it as game sound. Okay, now I'll put on shit ton of violins, like strings in general. One. Wait, the first. Now let's do Coachella. Now let's take Tiny bit too much. do I like? I hesitate from the moment. It's going to work, I swear. That was better. No, 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 no. That's fire. Dude, I love this. I love this, dude. Wait, my router. I'm going to listen to it once from the beginning. I love how it feels like it's becoming alive slowly. Right? That's the best feeling about it. Best feeling there is. Damn, dude. No, but like, no, legit. Listen, because there's like heart beating, and then it's like. No, it ends too suddenly. And also I need an uplifter. Wait, I need time to find the uplifter. Okay. Okay, regular default white noise uplift. Cool. That works. That works. That's my favorite part. Wait. When it starts like going in. I think it's kind of oval. How long is it? 320. That's perfect. Jovel? Almost Jovel. Almost Joe. Hey, I've written 2 soundtracks to whatever. Chefsky. Perfect. That's perfect. much. I seriously, I'm in love with my own creation, dude. I'm going to export it now, I think. Without putting effects and stuff. The only effect I have is Rush and Omnivox. I don't even use the channel that uses Omnivox. And Crash is part of, like, it's for sound design. So it doesn't really count. So basically without effects. Of this shit. Yeah, I think I'm just going to export it. I don't think it's perfect, but I literally worked like, what, 2 hours? Yeah, around four, less than 4 hours, plus yapping in between for 2 tracks, by the way. That's insane, dude. This one is good enough to like straight up put on Spotify, I think. Only a prodigy. Truly been working for 10 freaking years. More than 10 freaking years. How many years at this point? Since 11 years, bro. This is my 11th year working on this shit. Thank you, though. No, I appreciate the compliment. I appreciate the compliment. I just think the word prodigy is like, how do I say it? Like it takes down from the effort. But I appreciate. I know you mean well. Games. How real-time export. So that's what I'm going to do. The export is going to take about 3 minutes. In 3 minutes, it's going to be 3 a.m. I'm just going to end the live stream like this. So anyone who's been here, thank you for watching. Shaltan, thank you for staying till the end. Yeah. I need to find a name for this shit. Maybe alive again. What about alive again? That might work. Anyway, thanks for watching. Good night, guys. Bye bye.